Hey witches, mystics, manifestors, and people who just like tarot. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking into the month of August, or the next 30 days from when you're seeing this. So for group number 1 here, we have the Ace of Wands and Aragonite. For group number 2, we have the Hermit and Yellow Aventurine. And for group number 3, we have the Six of Wands and Red Jasper. So take your time and pause the video if you need more time to decide on what card and crystal is calling out to you the most. And once you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Hey group number 1, so you chose Aragonite and the Ace of Wands, and with your other cards here, we have the Six of Cups, the Sun, Two of Wands, and the King of Cups. So for your August, I will say the first thing I'm seeing here is overall, you're going to be having more ideas and more creativity. So you could have some new things you want to start, some new things you want to do. But before that happens, I think you're going to be starting this month off here with the Six of Cups, with tying up some things that relate to the past. So this could be finalizing plans you started in July, finalizing them in the first week of August. This also could be exploring some ideas or some things from your past that might give you some nostalgia. So for some reason, I kind of thought of like the mall. The mall can be a place that is nostalgic for a lot of people. Old movies, certain types of candy, sweet treats, going someplace related to your childhood in the first week of August. This also could be exploring childlike feelings or just things that make you feel nostalgic in the first week of August. But I see things from the past, previously, things you have started, wrapping up before you do something new in the first week of August. I also see here too, with the Sun card, there is a lot of happiness for you in August, or these next 30 days. You're going to be feeling comfortable with yourself. You're going to be feeling comfortable with how things are going. You're going to be feeling excited. Maybe this is why some of that new Ace of Wands energy, like new experiences, new ideas, feeling like you can take on new things, having that spark, having that courage this month to try to feel some more joy, try to do something that's going to make you feel joyful. I think you guys are going to be optimistic, and that optimism is making you take more risk. It's making you see more possibilities for your future. So you're going to be taking more action this month as well. Not just thinking about things, but also those things you're thinking about, you're doing something with them. I also feel this month you could be doing something maybe outside. With the imagery I'm seeing in these cards, maybe you're going to be doing something like going to a barbecue, walking in the park, going to the beach, maybe doing something where the sun will be present. Maybe getting some sunlight will make you feel happy, sitting in the sun. Even if you are in shade, just being around outdoors energy, sunlight, something like that's going to make you feel a lot happier. I also feel like mid-month, you're going to be feeling your happiest and the most excited. Towards the end of the month, with the Two of Wands and the King of Cups, I feel like you're feeling really proud of yourself. You're feeling emotionally grounded because of what you are doing at the beginning and the middle of the month. Maybe you're looking over everything you have worked on, everything you're progressing with, and you're feeling really happy and comfortable with what it is you're doing. Like you're feeling like, okay, like I'm proud of myself. I'm doing the right things. I'm feeling comfortable. So I also feel like there's a sense of knowing what you're doing, how you're reacting towards things this month. You know that is securing your future. If you guys have children as well, because with the Sun card, this is usually a child or like a baby. So if you have children in some way or pets, maybe you're doing something for your babies, for your children. You're setting up not only your future, you're setting up something for your child's future. I also see here too, there's a lot of maturity with the King of Cups. So towards the end of the month, you could be maybe moving away from that excitement and joy and playfulness to being very kind of calm and collected, ready to go into the month after August with some serious plans, some serious things to do. But I want you guys to know this is all positive, all good energy. So like you're doing what you have to do. You're doing your errands, you're checking off things off your list. Like you're just doing what you have to do, and you're finding time to fit things into your schedule that are allowing you to live life and just enjoy things, just relax. It's really, really calm and positive energy I'm picking up for your August. So I'm going to put down some oracles for career and money, and I'm also going to pull some loved ones as well. Okay, so as you see here, the cards aren't perfectly laid out, but that's okay. So like, I feel like you guys are approaching in August for your career and money. You're approaching things, or things in general, you're approaching things with a more calm and relaxed approach while still being optimistic and still pursuing things and having the drive and inspiration to do so. So this is really great because I feel like you're dropping your perfectionism, and by dropping your perfectionism, you're actually going to be making a lot of progress in these next 30 days because it's not letting you hold yourself back. You're just doing things with take action here. You're moving forward and saying yes to yourself. You're approving yourself, and it's letting go. It's letting go of anything that's holding you back. And by not waiting till something's perfect, like let's say how I laid these cards out, I'm still giving you guys a message that will make sense, right? So this is like, instead of caring about things that don't matter, you're just doing it. You're giving your message, you're doing your work, and it's still leading to success. Because at the end of the day, like the way these cards are laid out here, if it's not perfect, it's not like anyone really cares because you can still see them, you're still getting the message. So that's how you guys are approaching things, and it's going to be very successful. For some of you, you could be getting accepted, or you're trying to get accepted to a school with take action, apply to different schools. Don't worry if you don't have everything perfect. Apply anyway. This also could be taking more action as a student, maybe connecting with teachers at school, joining clubs, networking. If you're a professional, you already went to school, or you just don't care about school, this could be calling you to make connections with your community. Maybe finding like-minded professionals to talk about your career, job opportunities that could be helpful for your career and money. This could be taking action in the way that, like, maybe you feel you don't have a strong skill set, or you don't have the right talents and abilities for improving your career and money. This is saying in August, you're going to find ways to learn what you need to so you can succeed in that area. This also could be a nudge from the universe telling you, hey, apply to things anyway. Like, let's say if this is a job or you're asking for a raise, this is saying do that anyway. You'll be surprised what you might get even if you don't meet all the qualifications. And if you can easily learn something that you don't currently have, why not? it could change for you. And for your love and relationship messages here, some of you guys have a perfect match with someone here, with perfect pair, and what a gem. So you guys could have a romantic relationship with someone right now that is going very, very well, or you have a date with someone. You're just hitting it off with someone. You feel like this person is it. Like they're everything you want emotionally. You're physically attracted to this person. Like they're hitting off a lot of your romantic wants, your romantic needs. I do see here though, some of you guys might be worried, especially if this is someone like new. This isn't a person you're already with. For some of you guys, this is already the person you're with. You're just really appreciating them. You're really enjoying their company, their time, what they're doing for you. Maybe they're going to surprise you in the month of August, and that's why you're feeling really happy and optimistic. They're being very supportive of you. They're being supportive of your career and money goals, your personal goals. Maybe they're also doing something nostalgic with you. Maybe you guys could be visiting like your first date. What you did for that, you're doing that again. But for those of you who this is new, if this is new, you could have a really good connection with someone, but there might be a delayed message. Maybe this person's taking some time to reply to you, or maybe for some reason you're taking time to reply to them. I feel like if this is you, you shouldn't feel restraint. If you feel like messaging this person, I would go ahead and do so. If you're interested, you're interested. I wouldn't play games. But if this is this person, I do think this might be nothing. You could be worrying like, oh, this person's not responding to me. Like, what is wrong? There might be nothing wrong. They could just be taking time. Like, you could be overthinking some slow communication, okay? Or if you're overthinking texting them, it's saying like, don't do that. Just text that person. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. But for those of you already in a romantic relationship, I feel like the month's going to be really happy for you guys. And you're going to be revisiting things in your relationship that have previously made you happy. And maybe you're making some new memories as well with the person you're with. And you're really understanding how you guys are soulmates or a perfect match. So that was your reading, group number 1. It sounds like you have a beautiful August and next 30 days ahead. Let me know what part of the reading resonated with you guys. I always love to hear that. If you liked the video, consider, of course, liking it, subscribing if you haven't yet. I always appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great day, a great month, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 1. So you chose Yellow Aventurine in the Hermit, and with your other cards here, we have the King of Pentacles, the Moon, 4 of Cups, and Judgment. So what I see for your August or the next 30 days from when you're watching this is with the Hermit, you guys are having a lot of focus on your internal energy. You're focusing on how you relate towards things, how you're thinking about things, and there's a lot of energy of things that are hidden becoming clear. Things that are kind of, mysterious, you might not think about a lot. Subconscious energy of the moon as well. We see here the moon, and in the Hermit card, there's also a little moon, a star here. So I feel like there's some energy of things that are internal. You're going to be looking at those things and fixing them. Or if something's going good internally, you're keeping on doing that, right? So I feel like there's something about you guys that's special in the month of August. Something you're doing on your own, or you're being stubborn with something as well. Because with the King of Pentacles here, you see the bullhead here. That makes me think of Taurus, being stubborn, being persistent, not backing down with your opinion. And the Hermit has that energy as well, trusting yourself, even if it means being the only person to say something. Everyone's disagreeing with you. You're still going on your path anyway, even if it means you're alone in some way. So I feel like whatever it is you're thinking and doing this month, on your own, based on your own instinct, being stubborn, that's actually going to be really good for you. Okay? So whatever you're doing on your own, or you feel like people aren't agreeing with you, you can't convince them to be on your side, that's okay. This is going to be fine for you. It's going to pay off. Sometimes we have to do things and not have everyone agree with us. Sometimes that happens and we prove them wrong. And then, people come back to us and say, oh, you were right. I should have trusted you, or I should have listened to you. So this could be a situation possibly at your work, or just something you're experiencing with the people you know. You're going to be proving some people wrong with what you're doing. And in the first week of August, you're feeling really comfortable with yourself. You're feeling very much so King of Pentacles energy. You're having the courage and strength to not back down, and you're pursuing your own wants, your own needs, and you're not listening to other people in a way where it's like you're choosing yourself at the beginning of August. You're not backing down. So please continue with that. And any time, during this first week, you feel like backing down, don't. I feel like you guys are correct with whatever it is you're being stubborn with. And in the second week, I do think you guys might retreat a bit or take some time to rest with the Moon card. This is restoring your energy, looking at the way you connect with things, what's making you feel good, what's making you feel bad. So for some reason, I keep picking up like Taurus energy, Cancer energy, so earth and water signs. So maybe you guys are going through this month with having the strength to stand up for yourself, but then you're moving into that other energy of water signs where it's like, what do you have to do to calm down and go with the flow? Feel your emotions and give yourself a space to recharge away from standing up for yourself. So you have to balance this out this month. Maybe some of you guys feel overwhelmed because you have to stand up for yourself in a way you haven't before. So you're kind of nervous, or it can be kind of draining for you, even if it's the right thing to do for yourself, or to do it, to stand up for yourself. But you might need to give yourself some space to be like, okay, process those emotions and try to move past that fear. Because even if we're doing something good for ourselves, we can still have fear, right? I also think it's possible you could have some hidden emotions come up in the middle of the month or towards that third week. So you're finding out how to process those and not let it hold you back from this strong energy of not backing down. Maybe something you're doing or something that happens, it kind of triggers something that was hidden in you. But now's the time to process that, and it will clear that out so you can move towards success. You can move towards more abundance. And with the Four of Cups, we see in the image, it looks like a lady is handing this guy a cup, but he's not even looking. He's not even interested. So you guys could be receiving something in the third week of August, or dealing with someone. Maybe someone keeps trying to offer you something, but you don't really want it. That could be receiving unwanted romantic offers, unwanted job offers, or maybe unwanted advice. I keep picking that up, like having to do on your own, having to listen to yourself, but it's like you're not really getting that support that you want from people. So you're finding a way to drown out other people's judgments, which could trigger you in some ways, but you're finally letting that go and processing it so you can be successful even with not having full support. So this is a really good thing. And with Judgment here, I did touch upon this already a bit, but I think it's like you're trusting your own judgment and you're becoming more confident this month. After this month, you're going to be able to handle things on your own much better. Or you're going to be able to look at yourself and other people, how they're acting in situations, and learn how to use that towards your advantage. So even if people are disagreeing with you, you're going to be seeing the ways how that could be advantageous to you. Very interesting. So I'm going to pull some career and money oracles, along with some love and relationship oracles now. Okay, so for career and money messages here, we have gift, a halt, and unstable. So with your career and money in August, I do think there could be some fluctuations. Like with gift, it seems to me maybe someone at work does try to help you in some way, or you receive some sort of gift. This could be literally a gift card, extra money, a bonus, or this could be even someone giving you money temporarily while you're having some money difficulties, because with a halt and unstable, this indicates to me there's something with your money that could be stopping or halting in some way, or it's just fluctuating a lot. Like maybe you get a lot of money at the beginning of the month, but then towards the middle it starts going down, but then it shoots back up again. So like there's something with your money that might be kind of fluctuating. You could be getting some good surprises and then some bad surprises. Like if you got a bonus at work or some sort of gift there, that's great. But then you could come home and realize, oh no, like there's something wrong with the plumbing. I need to call the plumber. And then that is a surprise bill. So I feel like you could have a varied experience with money this month. I don't want to scare you guys, but that's just what I'm picking up. Like you could have some good things happen there and some bad things. If you do receive some sort of gift of money, I will say this, please save it. Don't spend your money immediately. With gift here, you could be receiving this extra amount from the universe to counteract whatever unstable things are happening, okay? So if you have money this month, just save it and wait. Make it accrue interest in a savings account or something like that. Hold on to it before you know what's going to happen. It's going to benefit you. For some of you guys too, I know I mentioned earlier with that 4 of Cups, someone could be trying to give you something, but you might not really be interested. It's interesting because this is appearing in career and money, but I feel like it could relate to romance because we have doggy bag, plan B, and getting a taste, talking about karma. There's someone romantically who could try to come back into your life in August that you have a previous history with, and this person could be trying to maybe love bomb you in some way with a gift. And with twin flame, of course, I know everyone relates to that term a little differently. Not everyone uses twin flame in a toxic way, but sometimes I feel like with the reputation of that term, we all know what I'm talking about, right? Sometimes that can be used in a toxic way, or it could be a toxic love situation. So someone might be trying to convince you that you're their twin flame, and they could be love bombing you to try to come back into your life. So this is a message of warning to, evaluate the situation. Of course, it's your choice. But I think with these cards here, this person's going to get a taste of what they gave to you. And if they didn't treat you right the first time, it might not be best to accept this person again. This person's getting karma. They're not able to be with you. They're going to see what they lost, the value of you if you had a history with someone who was not treating you right the first time. If they come back and they're trying to get back into your life, I think it's best to leave that in the past, right? That person left for a reason. It's like a blessing from the universe that this person is no longer in your life. So if this happens, just be careful. You can do what you want, but I'm advising you with these cards, just be careful. I do see, though, too, it is possible, even if you have some people from the past appearing here, I do see, for those of you who are already in a situation, you could be repairing something in your relationship that you guys been putting on the back burner or you've been ignoring. So maybe there's communication issues in your relationship. You guys are fixing that so you have a stronger connection with twin flames. So you're making your relationship healthier if it is toxic in some way. I also feel like you guys in a relationship will be receiving positive karma for the work you and your partner are doing to improve this connection. So that's like feeling stronger, more intense feelings of love towards each other, or having something good happen to both of you, or having other people admire your relationship, or maybe even ask you for advice because they see how you guys are improving your issues. So other people could be looking up to you guys, like in your friend circle, like people are just seeing what you're doing and thinking like, wow, that's working. So that was your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. It sounds like you have a very interesting August ahead. If you liked the reading, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet. I always appreciate that. Let me know what part of the reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose Red Jasper and the 6 of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Wands, the Hierophant, Temperance, and the World. So the first thing I'm seeing for your August, or next 30 days from when you're seeing this, is you guys are definitely going to be feeling a little bit competitive, wanting to prove yourself, wanting to be seen, wanting to stand out. So I think it's going to be an interesting month where you're taking on more space, like you're making yourself bigger, not smaller. You're changing the way you're presenting yourself, also your energy. So like even if you don't change your physical appearance, just like the way you're trying to project yourself in the world, that's changing in a way that's favoring you. And I actually think in August there is new moon in Leo, right? So maybe something about that's important for you, or Leo energy, being in the center, being in the spotlight, making yourself known, whether it's positive or negative, like you're putting yourself out there in some way. I think that's going to be really important for you. And in the first week of August, you're definitely going to be feeling competitive with the 5 of Wands, maybe fighting with others, whether this is professionally, in the sense of trying to get your ideas across to the people you're working with. Maybe they're not easily agreeing with you. This could be disagreeing with friends and family in some way. Maybe you guys can't decide, where to hang out or what to do. Maybe, there's arguments too, like you go to dinner, like who's going to pay? Someone wants to pay for everyone, but you're like, no, I want to split, like something like that. Right? It could be something really simple with arguments, but I think in the first week, there's some sort of competitive energy. So you could be dealing with more moments like that with other people, or you yourself could be feeling maybe more irritable because you're feeling this rush of energy, and you're going to be using this month to learn how to channel that, to make things better for yourself and, express that in a healthy way. And in the second week of August, with the Hierophant, I feel like you guys are going to be trying to be more faithful. So for some of you guys, that could be literally going to a church or connecting to a specific religion that you feel, resonates with you, or maybe you connect more spiritually. Of course, like tarot can be that, or something similar. But I feel like in the second week of August, you're connecting with things spiritually, faith-based things. Like you're just trying to look at things from a lens of, not completely of this world. It could be involving the spiritual world or, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. There's something there where it's like the faith you have is carrying you to success. Because you have that belief, it's giving you the optimism and the drive you need to be successful. I also see this too. Maybe this relates to that need to be competitive, to prove yourself. Maybe you want to prove yourself in some way to your higher power, or prove yourself to your community, prove yourself to you. There's something here involving faith to yourself, a community, or a higher power. It's also possible maybe you have some sort of experience that makes you feel called to reconnect to religion, spirituality, or something esoteric in some way. I think you guys too are balancing out your life in August, so maybe this need to assert yourself or be known is helping you balance out your life. Maybe before you used to dim your light, you used to make yourself smaller, but in this end of August time, that third week, you're finding ways to balance out your energy and heal issues you have with that. I also feel like you could be balancing things out in a way where it's like, is there something wrong with your schedule? Are you overworking yourself? Are you too bored? You need more to do? You're figuring out how to accommodate yourself and the lifestyle and the life you want. And you're ending off this month, I feel, completing something. So I do think there's some sort of goal related to this faith, this need to prove yourself. You're finally achieving that in August. Towards the end of the month, you're achieving what you set out to at the beginning of the month. So whatever it is you want more recognition in, you're receiving that. Whatever it is you want to prove, you're proving that. So I'm going to put down some money and career oracle cards along with some love and relationship oracles. So with your career and money messages here, we have luck, control, and media. So with media, it says step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. So you're definitely going to be achieving this need to be seen or, more attention in some way, something you want to prove. That is happening. So if you guys have social media, you could have luck with going viral, getting a lot of views, getting a lot of followers, maybe some sort of new content you make or something you're talking about resonates with a lot of people, and that's what blows your videos up, your channel up, or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe with a more relaxed approach here with control. For your career and money, maybe you guys are approaching things in a way where it's more relaxed. Group number 1 actually had a similar message of letting go of perfectionism, and by them doing that, they actually achieve more success. So I feel like you guys have that same thing, maybe by not being so strict or hard on yourself when you're creating things, you're doing things related to your money and career. That's what's going to make you more successful. That's what's going to give you more attention and give you that fulfillment that you want, that you're seeking. Maybe you're beating out the competition by appearing to people in a more relaxed way, a more authentic way, not as curated, especially if you make content. That could be something that's bringing you luck in that area. Also with this luck card, we see here there's these little ladybugs. If you see a ladybug in August, that could be a synchronicity or a sign from the universe, God, your faith, that you're on the right path. I also feel luck could mean you have more chances to find jobs in August. You have more opportunities to make money. You might find more coins or money on the ground. Little things here and there that show you with money, hey, like you're on the right path. Things are going to work out for you. But I do see success, receiving more attention or some sort of project you're working on that you're not as strict with, having success for you for your career and money. And for love and relationships, we have round and round, what a prick, and give it time. So for those of you in a relationship, I do think there could be something where you and your person could be repeating a pattern over and over again. Maybe you feel like they're being a prick with this card. What a prick. You're frustrated. Maybe this person's not listening to you. You feel like the same thing is happening over and over again. But I do see here with give it time, This seems like this is going to be something that does resolve, even though it might be a repeating pattern. Maybe you have to talk about this more. You need to work on this issue, whatever it is repeating over and over again. Maybe you have to keep telling your partner the same thing over and over again. You have to keep asking them the same thing over and over again. So maybe something here that I see is like over time this person is starting to change, even though they had this pattern for a while. So it's saying this is something that can be fixed. This is something that will change. With give it time, that kind of indicates to me, even if originally it keeps happening, it does seem like this person will try to change. They will try to change their bad behavior. For those of you who are single here, this is a person, maybe you feel like round and round over and over again, you keep meeting people who don't have the best intentions, or once again you think, wow, what a prick. This person's not good. This person's not right for me with their behaviors. They're kind of bad. So this is saying give it time. In August, if you see people who are repeating a pattern, repeating red flags, things you don't like, you don't have to rush into anything. You can take time. Give it time, right? Give it time to find the right person. Don't feel stressed. Don't feel like you're doing the wrong things. If you encounter the same thing over again, maybe evaluate, okay, why does this keep happening? And if you're not doing anything to attract that, if you can spot those things you don't like, now you don't have to pursue it any further. So it resolves the situation, but it might be frustrating still. And it might take some more effort to find the right person for you. But that's okay, this is saying. So that was your reading. Group number 3. Your August sounds like it's going to be very interesting. You're going to have some luck. Have your faith proven to you in some way. Let me know what you thought about the reading. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet. I hope your August is great, you guys, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.